So, in this video, I'm gonna be dealing with women's accountability. All right, and I always see this is actually what inspired me to do this shit. Was last night I'm on Twitter and I see this somebody had posted something. I forget who it was that posted it, but something like, if you meet a woman and she's a bitch, then it's because a man made her that way, or something to that effect. And I see things like this all the time. And this is what I think one of the main problems with women is they don't have to take accountability for anything that they do, anything they are, anything that they become. It's always somebody else's fault based on some situation or some shit like that. I don't fucking agree with that shit. Alright? And what happens with women is they get to become a victim. They get to be a victim no matter what wrong things they've done, and they carry this mentality over in every relationship that they get into. Every one of them. So they don't see their own flaws in themselves, and they carry that cocky, almost arrogant, I can do no wrong, I can't be wrong attitude over in their relationships when they're trying to deal with men. And this is usually a failing process. Because if you don't see what you do wrong personally, you can't be a good woman to nobody else. Like, I don't believe in that shit. But there are a lot of women out here that believe in that shit. And you have these rallies and whole campaigns of women, hell yeah, and this shit. Like, if somebody's a bitch, it's because a man made her that way. This thing has hundreds and hundreds of retweets and everybody just agreeing with this shit. And that's bullshit to me. There's no accountability for women. Now, men, we don't get to get off like that. Like, you can't be like, well, shit, I'm fucked up because that bitch, she fucked me over. Men have to own up to their flaws, whereas women don't have to, for whatever reason. And it's a popular thing amongst women. Like, they'll have these little fucking rally campaigns where, you know, all these women are great, good women, and none of them have flaws. None of them have shit they need to work on. It's this nigga's fault. Let's go get to the next nigga. By the time they get done with this nigga, oh, that's his fault. Next nigga. Like, that's bullshit to me. It's a bullshit mentality to have. And I noticed that a lot with women. That victim, they like being the victim. They like spinning off everything to be somebody else's fault. So they don't have to look at themselves or change anything about themselves. That nigga done left, but we don't talk about what got him to the door. No one talks about that. Oh, he just wanted to leave. Women don't have to deal with what got him to the fucking door. What could have got him to the door. I'm not saying that it's all their fault or no shit like that, but what could have got him to the fucking door? Could it be the fact that you're fucking crazy? Does that not get factored in anyway? You're crying every fucking day. You want to argue every fucking day. No one talks about that. It's not paired into the group account. It's no accountability for women. Bitch, you crazy. Like, factor that in. But by the time you get to telling your homegirls what happened, and oh shit, girl, yeah, these niggas is crazy. They don't know how to appreciate a good woman. This is the shit that you have to. And women aren't going to correct their mistakes because no one views them as mistakes. As character flaws. You too emotional. No one wants to deal with that shit. But at some point, women gonna have to deal with this shit. Men, again, no, nothing. We don't, get to make excuses and shit. We gotta deal with our shit. Whatever it is, we gotta deal with it. Women don't have to deal with that shit. And I think that is one of the key problems in relationships out here, is that women don't have to deal with that shit. They take their bag and they take that same bag and they run through relationships. And then whether they failing or not, no matter how many fails they run into, is still the man's fault every fucking time. And I think that's bullshit. And women, it's time for y'all to, I'm going to say, man up. I hate to, even though you're a woman, you can't really man up, or I guess woman up, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But at some point, y'all going to have to be responsible for your actions. Your decisions, how you are really, the amount of how comfortable you make your man feel, or whether you're making him feel like a man, or whether you treating him like a man, or whether you just an extra fucking stressful ass problem every time this man comes in the house or deals with you. If you on some more other shit all the time, that has to be factored in. We can't just deal with the fact that the nigga's gone, that he left, or this and that happened. Oh, and that's he just decided to do that. That's just how men are. That's bullshit. I want y'all to comment. Let me know what the fuck y'all think. I know y'all bitches is gonna be mad and all this shit like that. But, I mean, just comment on some real shit. women, you know, they really don't have to deal with their problems. And every woman's a good woman. And to me, again, this is bullshit. And I don't understand it. How you can be grown as hell, done been living in your life, possibly losing the whole time, and it's still everybody else's fault but yours. Help me understand that shit. Alright? That's all the fuck I want to say. It's your motherfucking Maz and them, y'all. I'm out.